Hello, kindergarten families. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual parent information night. I am so excited to share some great information about kindergarten and things you can expect here in my classroom. Your kindergartner should have received a little flip book that looks like this in their take-home folder on Wednesday. I will be referencing a lot of information from this tonight on my video. So, like I said, welcome to kindergarten. I am Mrs. Steehler. I am your child's teacher. And I also want to say a special welcome to new families here at St. Joe's. I am looking forward to a great year, and I hope to make this a successful year for your child, full of fun and learning. And throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing just some important things to help us have a successful year for your child in kindergarten. One of those first things that I want to talk about is make sure you get into the habit of having your child carry their backpack every day. It's handy for carrying those art projects, notes, our take-home binders, and any other mail that they need to take home. Another really important thing is labeling your everything your child brings to school that you want back, especially those backpacks and clothing. And we know it's coming. Winter will be here. And so snow pants, coats, boots, hats, mittens, anything you can do to label those items helps us keep things together. So who am I? I have been teaching for 12 years, and this is my 5th year at St. Joe's. I have taught an array of experiences, different ages. I've taught pre-K through 3rd grade. I was a reading intervention support teacher, and I've done some before and after school care as well. This summer, I just finished my master's at the University of St. Thomas in educational studies with a concentration in special education. And I'm really looking forward to using many of the new things I've learned in grad school. When I'm not teaching, I'm at home spending time with my family. I live in St. Paul with my husband and these 3 cuties right here in this picture. These are my kids. Donovan is 4, Anne-Marie is 3, and Cecilia is 1. We also have 2 cats. I love to bake, cook, do cross-stitching, and spend time with my family and friends. So on this slide, you see my contact information. It's also in your flip book, my email, my phone number. Please feel free to send me an email or call and leave me a message or send a note with your child when you have any questions or concerns. And I will do my best to get back to you within 24 hours of you communicating with me. So here are some important things about kindergarten, the nuts and bolts. So first one is attendance. It's very important that your child is here as every day. School starts at 8:10. Any student that arrives after 8:10 should check in at the office and will be marked tardy. If your child is sick or going to be gone for the day, you can call the office and you can send me an email and let me know. Communication is key. Like I said with that last slide, I left you my email and my phone number, and it's important to build that parent and teacher relationship. Again, you can contact me via email or phone or send a note to school. I will be also using Seesaw to communicate with you as well. In your child's take-home folder, you should have seen a QR code that looks something like this. Seesaw is where I will post pictures, and like I said, I will post information, newsletters. So if you're not connected to your child, Seesaw, make sure you get on to that. If your child is going to go home a different way, please make sure to write me a note. If I do not receive a note, I'm going to send your child home the way they normally are supposed to go home. And with that too, if there's a change in how they are going home and it happens in the middle of the day or toward the later end of the day, please let the office know. You can try and send me an email, but I may not see that. So letting the office know is a good plan, because then they can send me an email or give me a call depending on what time you contact them. Volunteers. All parents who volunteer need to attend Virtues class. Volunteering in the classroom does go toward your volunteering requirements. And I will post volunteer opportunities both in the classroom and outside of the classroom, for both to help me in the classroom and to do projects outside of the classroom that you can just do at your home, in my weekly newsletter, which again, I'll post on Seesaw. You can also check the St. Joe's website for volunteering opportunities as well. So let's talk a little bit about those binders and homework expectations in kindergarten. So like I said, in your child's binder, there was this sheet about login information for Seesaw. Also included now in their take-home, in their binder, is a little bookmark of sorts that has their login information for the different websites we will use in kindergarten. Their take-home folder's in there, and their homework folder is in their binder. Get in the habit of checking your child's take-home folder every night, pulling that work out. It's a good opportunity to sit down with your child and have a conversation about what they're learning and what they're working on. When we get into our math curriculum, we will do math homework. And I think this is a great opportunity to get students into the habit of doing homework, and so that they just, like I said, getting in the habit of doing their homework and knowing that it's a part of the routine when they get home after school, so that when homework does become a requirement in older grades, it's not as hard for them to know that this is just one of the things they do. I will not send homework on Fridays. Another thing you can do is spend time reading with your child, or your child can read to you. And throughout the year, you can also work on flashcards that we will send home with your child from our reading program. Practicing these will help them work on sounding out words and learning to read. Here are some of the websites that we will be using, and their login information is on that bookmark that I referenced. Seesaw, like I said, there is that QR code in your child's take-home binder. Super Kids is our reading program. It's now under Steehler-Parent. So when you log in, you will need to make sure that you're going to that website that's linked. And I did put it in the flip book as well. When you log in, you're going to use that email that you gave me, and you'll set up a password, and that'll get you onto the Super Kids parent portal. From there, you, in the past, have been able to get onto Super Kids Online Fun from your parent portal, but there is also, when you go on to the portal login for Steehler-Parent with Super Kids, a spot where you can choose student, and then it'll log the student in to Super Kids Online Fun. I will do a kind of quick tutorial video of how to log into Super Kids Online Fun and the parent portal in a different video. So I'll let you know when I get that video done and posted. Super Kids Online Fun is a great resource to practice concepts we are working on in kindergarten. They love listening to the Super Kids songs and listening to the stories. Savas is our math curriculum, and then IXL is a program we use that students can go on to practice math and reading concepts. So our classroom management in kindergarten, we spend a lot of time talking about kindness and respect. We follow a set of classroom expectations that the students helped me to write. They are treat others the way you want to be treated, take care of yourself, take care of others, take care of our classroom and school, and try our best. They tie really in well with our school classroom or our school expectations, which is a pledge, honor pledge we say. It's the St. Joseph Honor Pledge, and it's H is for humility, O is for obedience, N is for neighborliness, O is for opportunity to show our faith, and R is for respect. And we are working on learning about that. With the school-wide system, your kindergartner may come home and tell you that they got an honor slip. So that is our school-wide system we use. We also talk a lot about how we are a family and supporting each other in our classroom family, and that we make mistakes, and that's okay. I do also use a clip chart to communicate how your child is doing. And the last piece that we use is fill a bucket. So we talk about how we have an invisible bucket inside of us, and we want to make sure that we're filling that bucket up, making each other feel better. This is our schedule for the week, or our 6-day cycle, We go on a 6-day cycle. So, and it's subject to change. A couple of important notes. We have Spanish, you can see on day 1, music's on day 2 and 5. PE is on day 3, 4, and 6. So those days are really important that kindergartners have their tennis shoes, and all of this information is in your flip book as well. Library is on day 2, and if day 2 lands on a mass day, library will be on day 3. Students can return their books from library anytime after they're done using them, after they get them. I have a bucket outside my classroom that they can go in, or else they need to be back by that next 6-day cycle rotation. So for example, we went to library on Wednesday last week, and we are going back on Friday. So those books, we need to be back by Friday so that they can check out some more books. I will make sure I post that in the newsletter every week. In October, the kindergartners will start going to Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. Half the class will go on Tuesdays, half the class will go on Fridays. We attend Mass on Thursdays as a whole school. And later this month, we will also start a Star of the Week. And so the Star of the Week student will get to do a couple of special things throughout the week on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Well, I, again, am so thankful to have your child in kindergarten this year. I am looking forward to a great year. We're going to have so much fun, learn lots, and just really make it a fabulous year. So thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you later.